Girl chased a boy. She let the school guards trap her on purpose, but the boy could see through her heart. He used teleportation and disappeared. He got trapped in a magician box during a show. At this moment, the assistant began to stab swords into the box one by one. He barely dodged all the swords. Suddenly he was lifted 100 meters into the air. As the hook loosened, the box fell down. Luckily he calculated the jump timing, but the assistant poured gasoline on it. The boy had to use his power. He froze everything inside, but the assistant still did not stop. She brought a road roller to crush the box. Fortunately, the boy had recovered his power. He escaped successfully. This was just an ordinary day for him, because this boy was strange. Since he was a baby, he could speak within 1 week after birth.
すみません。
His parents were shocked. Within days he learned to walk and even to fly. When his mom ran out of soy sauce, he made a bunch instantly. But this did not make him happy, because he could not control his power. When he fell while walking, the whole city shook. So he wore 2 balls on his head to suppress his powers. But the girl found him again. He used the excuse of washing his face, and finally shook the girl off. But a classmate accidentally took his glasses. When the boy turned around, the classmate was instantly turned to stone. These were not ordinary glasses. They were glasses to suppress his powers. The boy had to teleport the classmate to the exhibition room, then cover his sight while walking. But accidents kept happening. He had to teleport each classmate who turned to stone, all to the exhibition room. Finally he remembered he had a spare pair of glasses at home. He used his power to bring them, and the girl found the boy once again. She brought the boy to the school warehouse, but someone had glued the keyhole of the iron door outside. Actually, the girl had already planned this scene. She pretended to be anxious and looked for an exit. She even used eye drops to fake tears, but the boy had already read her mind. Suddenly, a group of gangsters came to the school. They wanted to bully a boy with glasses. When the boy was about to be beaten, he drew them all away, but because he used too much mental power, he passed out. The girl found him. She thought the balls on his head were cute, but when she removed the balls, the boy power interfered with satellites. Global satellite systems fell into chaos. A few minutes later the boy woke up. He touched wood, and the wood broke instantly. The girl got scared and threw away the balls. The boy realized the danger. He begged the girl to return the balls. Suddenly the room began to freeze. The temperature dropped rapidly. The girl was shivering from the cold. The boy also realized something was wrong, because his power was out of control. The school warehouse had floated into outer space. The girl collapsed from the cold, and the boy finally recovered some energy. He found the suppressors with his power. The next second crack, the warehouse returned to the school. Soon the boy fully recovered. To avoid trouble, he rewound time of the universe, and returned to the day before. The boy had to live this boring day again. If it were you, would you want such powers? Please comment.